Hello and welcome to the WI Summer Festival with a Twist. My name is Miranda Pender and I live in Sherborne in Dorset. I'm a member of Bradford Abbas WI. Today I'm going to be playing to you a few songs that I've written. To start with, there's one with quite a summery theme, flowers. Now tell me, what do you think of petrol station flowers? I know it's lovely to get flowers of any sort, and I dare say that any flowers are better than no flowers. But wouldn't you agree that there's something just a teeny bit second rate about flowers that have been bought from a petrol station? This is a song about how the wrong sort of flowers could make a bad situation even worse. Every Friday evening he would get drunk down the pub. He argued with her mother, he forgot to feed the dog. When he mowed the lawn he dropped the cuttings on the path. He left the toilet seat up, he didn't clean the bath. And then he bought her petrol station flowers. Petrol station flowers all stacked up in their frame, with nice red nylon ribbon to tie the cellophane. He couldn't find a florist that was open late at night, and so he bought her petrol station flowers. He came home from a football match with all his boozed up friends. He let his Kiwi cousin stay for weeks on end. He played his bass guitar, which nearly drove her round the bend. And then he thought he really ought to try to make amends, so he went and bought her petrol station flowers. Petrol station flowers all stacked up in their frame, with nice red nylon ribbon to tie the cellophane. A dozen mauve chrysanthemums for £1.99. Who could resist those petrol station flowers? She left the house and drove away, and now she's gone for good. And if you ask him why, he says he never understood. He knows he isn't perfect, but he did the best he could. Maybe their relationship was never meant to last, despite those pretty petrol station flowers. Petrol station flowers all stacked up in their frame, with nice red nylon ribbon to tie the cellophane. He always wondered what it was he'd done that was so wrong the night he bought her petrol station flowers. Petrol station flowers all stacked up in their frame, with nice red nylon ribbon to tie the cellophane. He never could work out just what it was he'd done so wrong the night he bought her petrol station flowers. Whatever you do in life, whatever you create, however you behave, there are going to be some people who just don't like it. There are always going to be people who disapprove or are judgmental, or who simply don't get you. I wrote this next song after seeing a camper van at a music festival. It was one of those hippy-dippy VW vans with flowers and things painted all over it. And on the back, someone had painted a slogan that said, "I'd rather be someone's shot of whisky than everybody's cup of tea." And I thought that was an excellent philosophy, because it sums up the pointlessness of trying to be all things to all people. You can't do it. And if somehow you do manage it, it probably means that what you have created, or the type of person you are, is rather bland and boring. And who wants to be bland and boring? So I've written this song called Someone's Shot of Whisky. I don't find it easy to be a people pleaser. It's such a waste of energy. But wouldn't life be boring if our choices were the same and everyone liked all things equally? Some people try so hard to be so nice to everyone. They're scared that they might make an enemy. And I'd rather be someone's shot of whiskey than everybody's cup of tea. Yes, I'd rather be someone's shot of whiskey than everybody's cup of tea. If you don't like the things I do, then maybe you're someone who doesn't really mean that much to me. So you go your way and let me go mine. We'll just agree to disagree. I'd rather have a few true friends than lots of hangers-on, some soulmates where we share the chemistry. And I'd rather be someone's shot of whiskey than everybody's cup of tea. Yes, I'd rather be someone's shot of whiskey than everybody's cup of tea. Cups of tea are just the ticket when you need a break. They cheer but don't inebriate, and they go down well with cake. Whiskey can be harmful and leave a bitter taste, but sometimes a shot of whiskey is what you need. If you don't like the things I do, then maybe you're someone who doesn't really mean that much to me. So you go your way and let me go mine. We'll just agree to disagree. I'd rather have a few true friends than lots of hangers-on, some soulmates where we share the chemistry. And I'd rather be someone's shot of whiskey than everybody's cup of tea. Yes, I'd rather be someone's shot of whiskey than everybody's cup of tea. Now I'm going to finish with a lovely romantic song. Sooner or later, most songwriters write about their first romantic love, and I'm no exception. Tell me, can you remember your first romantic love? I'm sure you can. Mine wasn't Mark Bolan, it wasn't David Bowie, it wasn't even the boy next door, although all those three were strong contenders. No, my first love was the man on the Scott's porridge oats packet. Now, I don't know about you ladies out there, but I still think he's quite hunky. And when I was very young, I regarded him as my ideal of what a man ought to be. So I've written this song about him, and because he's Scottish, I've called it You're I the Man for Me. And I apologise about the cod Scots accent. Are you real or are you just the hero in a fable? From the land of lochs and mountains to the box on my kitchen table, proud against a bright blue sky, you stand so brave and free. With your mighty muscles and your wee string vest, you're I the man for me. You're I the man for me. I the man for me. With your mighty muscles and your wee string vest, you're I the man for me. You look as though you get your oats in every single way. If you're the taste of Scotland, I'll have porridge every day. You are just the type who could fulfill my fantasy. with the kilt a-swirl around your knees. You're I the man for me, you're I the man for me, I the man for me, with the kilt a-swirl around your knees. You're I the man for me. Sometimes we don't get Scots, we have Quaker oats instead. If it's Quaker oats for breakfast, I'd rather stay in bed. I know the kindly Quaker stands for peace and harmony, but with his old blue hat and his long white wig, he ain't the man for me, he ain't the man for me, he ain't the man for me. With his old blue hat and his long white wig, he ain't the man for me. Age cannot harm you, nor the flowing sands of time. On the cereal carton, you're forever in your prime, poised about to put the shot into eternity. With your neat brown hair and your bright red socks, you're I the man for me, you're I the man for me, I the man for me. With your neat brown hair and your bright red socks, you're I the man for me, you're I the man for me, I the man for me. With your mighty muscles and your wee string vest, the kilt that swings from east to west, your splendid arms and your brawny chest, it's hoots wahey and forget the rest. You're I the man for me. Thank you very much. You've been a wonderful virtual audience. I'm Miranda Pender, and if you've enjoyed my songs, you can find out more on my website, which is www.mirandapender.com. Or you can come and say hello on Facebook or Instagram. Just look for Miranda Pender. I'd love to hear from you. Bye bye.